some crazy developments from the White House. Okay. President Donald Trump has done two things that I'm going to be honest with you, pretty unexpected. Okay. This one is probably the most unexpected, but at this point, should we be surprised by anything? The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip and we will do a job with it too. Check this out. You guys seen this?
The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip and we will do a job with it too. We'll own it and be responsible for.
This man said, we'll own it. We'll own it.
Dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. Do a real job, do something different. Just can't go back. If you go back, it's going to end up the same way it has for 100 years. The U.S.
Okay, and that's Benjamin Netanyahu standing right next to him. In the post-press conference, apparently he gave him a pager as like a souvenir, as like a joke, because they did the thing with the pagers and the Hezbollahs, and Trump laughed at that. Now, this is very complicated, right? Because people are going to say, well, what about America first? You were saying you're going to get us out of all these situations. You were saying you were going to get us out of all these wars. And the only way to pull this off, if he's going to, go in, clean out Gaza, put folks in another part of the world, which is technically ethnic cleansing, right? It's as one that's been ethnically cleansed, let me tell you, that's what it is. It's ethnic cleansing. What, how, what, right? Doesn't sound like America first. Now, here's the flip side to it. I don't know if there's an alternative. Who and how is it going to get fixed? Israel's not going to do it. So is he on to something? Is this a part of the negotiation tactics? You guys saw with the whole, we're going to hit Canada and Mexico with 25% tariffs, and then all of a sudden there is no longer tariffs because they're sending people to the border to secure their own borders. What does this mean, right? Is this just another like art of the deal type of situation? I don't know. People are saying this is the another covert land grab. I don't think this is very covert. If he's really talking about owning the Gaza Strip and annexing it, that's crazy. Now, could it be possible that he's only telling half of it, and what really happens is he helps the people of Gaza by hiring them to rebuild Gaza and giving them some housing and then making the beachfront a Trump Tower resort? I don't know. I have no idea. And on a spectrum of Trump just saying stuff, which he said stuff before, versus this is for sure going to happen, I don't know. But what a lot of people are pointing to is the potential tie-in to the Third Temple period, the potential tie-in to, could he actually pull it off? Could he actually pull it off and get some form of peace in the Middle East, because he goes in and he does right by the people, and it calms the tensions. It pushes through the Abraham Accords, which then allows for some sort of unified Temple Mount agreement, and the temple gets rebuilt, and all of a sudden that's what ushers in the Messiah. The red heifers finally get sacrificed, and that's what ushers in the Messiah. I don't have the answers to these questions, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying, what a time to be alive, huh? He's just flat out said, like, we're going to annex Gaza. It's ours now. Huh? Right? This is bring back Western imperialism. Like, this is some wild stuff, man. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of this, okay? I do know, or time would confirm that if nothing is done, the same thing will keep happening, right? Insanity is expecting, doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. I do know that what's been happening is not going to bring peace there. I don't think there's any desire by the folks who are under that regime to have peace, nor do I think there's any desire from Israel to usher in peace. I don't think that's going to happen. So maybe this is going to be how it needs to play out. I don't know. Now, certain demographic of folks, they're going to say Trump can do no wrong. We know that he promised no more new wars, no boots on the ground, America first. This doesn't sound like it, but they're going to stand by their guy. A different group of folks are going to yell out bloody murder, imperialism, this is wrong, without an alternative plan, right? And then a certain group of folks are going to sit back and watch and say, well, let's just wait and see, and how does this play out, and what does this mean, and can this actually be good in the short term? Can this be the thing that they have to do to get rid of Hamas? Can these people? I don't think you could just take the Palestinians out of Gaza. I don't think that's feasible. I really don't. I don't think they're going to go. I don't think they're going to go peacefully. I think they're going to go kicking and screaming, which is only going to make all this worse. So I don't know. But if we're looking at his perspective of trying to make deals, and he said he likes that property, I don't know. He should have not said a word. Maybe, right? Maybe. But it does seem very interesting that this is happening right now with regards to a desire to rebuild the temple, and the temple needing to be rebuilt before Jesus returns. If you're following typical rapture type theology. I don't know. I'm shocked. I did not have this on my 2025 bingo card. I thought he was going to create a ceasefire and figure out a way to usher in some sort of agreement there. I'm shocked. But the place is a mess. Gaza is a mess right now. And if there's anything he's right about, hear me loud and clear. If there's anything he's right about, I have a massive update for you. I'm sure by this point, you've heard about the Blessed God Summit happening March 27th, 28th, 29th here in beautiful Carlsbad, California. But we've heard your requests. We've conceded to your demand. There are virtual tickets that are now available for the Blessed God Summit, so you can access it from anywhere in the world, as well as access to the replays. And for those of you guys that are looking for something extra, we're also offering a virtual ticket and an exclusive Bless God Summit merch bundle. There's some amazing art and some exclusive pieces done by our friend Josh Nadeau from Sword and Pencil that you have to check out. So join us online for the virtual event and experience some sessions from my favorite podcasters, pastors, and performers. We have a stacked lineup. I'm talking about Preston Perry, Dr. Sean McDowell, Inspiring Philosophy. What do you mean? Lila Rose, Alan Parr and his wife Jen Parr. We even have Nate Sala from Wise Disciple, Gavin Ortland, David Wood, Avery from God Logic Apologetics. And on the pastoral side, we have my friend Daniel Golding, Pastor Ed Newton from CBC in San Antonio, and my personal pastor from Rhythm Church, Pastor Jeff Moores and his wife Erin Moores. You won't want to miss out from amazing performances from America's Got Talent winner Dustin Savella, Billboard charting hip-hop artist John Keith and Miles Minnick. And we're still finalizing a few more speakers. So head over to blessgod.shop, get your virtual ticket now, and you can get yourself a bundle with some of the exclusive merch as well. I'll see you over there, all right? Peace. Anyone that's ever been there, or to Israel in general, will tell you that the one of the most beautiful places in the world is Tel Aviv. And Tel Aviv is only a couple miles north of Gaza. So you have one of the most gorgeous beaches with everything you can imagine in one of the most metropolitan cities right on the water in Tel Aviv. And then you drive just 20, 30 minutes south, and you're in a complete hellhole with Gaza. Now, why is that? Why is that? How did we get there? And you have two very different and opposing narratives depending on who you talk to, right? So, what is how do you fix it? Like, how do you fix it, right? And yes, you're right. Tel Aviv is the one of the most pro-LGBTQ places in the world. That part is true. Because Israel, contrary to popular belief, is a secular country. LGBTQ activities are legal there. Deletion of babies is legal there. Yeah, it's a secular country. And so why is the Tel Aviv an amazing destination and gorgeous, and just down the road, same beach town, more or less identical climate, and it's a complete hellhole. Why is that? And if you could figure out the answer to that question, maybe you could figure out the solution to that problem. I don't know. I don't know what to make sense of that. And but can he get Hamas out? I don't think not without American troops on the ground. So now Americans are going. If that's really the plan. You're not just going to be able to go in there and clean it up and get rid of the tunnels with private investors. That's not going to happen. Right? That's not going to happen. So you have to clean it up. You have to send troops on the ground to keep the order. How do you think that's going to play out? You think they're just going to welcome Americans with open arms? Probably not going to play out very well. So, what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this? Listen. Nothing is shocking to me anymore. But I was not expecting this. And there's going to be some people that are going to be like, yo, Trump doesn't miss even when he contradicts himself. And there's going to be other people that say, hey, he's a fascist and he's terrible and this is imperialism all over again. Right? So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm open to the idea. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to say someone needs to go in there and do it. Might as well be us. It's in contradiction with his promise. And that's for the MAGA folks to sort that out. Did he lie to you guys? Right? But I think he's always been shrewd and he's always said the things that need to be said for a populist perspective. And you call that lying or not, but I'm open. Maybe this is the solution. What do you guys think? How do you guys think this is going to play out? Let me know. Hey, thank you so much for checking out the video. Please be sure to comment below and subscribe and all that good stuff. And check out this other video that YouTube seems to be recommending just for you. Let me know if they nailed it. All right? I'll see you over there. Peace.